Bahlol was one of the most intelligent people in Baghdad. His life is full of witty tales and anecdotes. Around the time of the Caliph Harun Rashid, once upon a time, a noble-minded man from Baghdad had fallen into a strange predicament. He used to sell goods on very little profit, so he was loved by everyone in the city. A Jew was his business rival who used to envy him. He was always looking for an opportunity to harm this noble merchant. He also gave money on interest in the city. After some time, this noble merchant needed some money. He asked the Jew for a loan. He agreed to give the money, but placed a strange condition on it. The condition was that if the merchant could not pay his debt within the stipulated time, he would take a piece of meat from any part of his body in exchange for it. The merchant was forced. It was a question of his face saving in business. He forcibly accepted the condition of the Jew and wrote the rest of the document and handed it over to the Jew. Coincidentally, that merchant could not repay the loan on time. The Jew immediately filed a case in court. Because he had the document written by the merchant's hand, the judge decided in favor of the Jew, but the judge was hesitant as it was completely unjustified. The judge knew from the nature of the case that the condition set by the Jew was not correct anyway. It seemed clear that the Jew was the worst enemy of the merchant due to some of his grievances, and he wanted such an organ of the merchant. Amputation of a limb could have led to the merchant's death. The Jew began to demand the judge to issue orders every day. The judge was also worried. He did not have any plan to save the merchant. The people of the city also had that interest as the merchant was very nice to everyone. But because the decision was in favor of the Jew, people kept complaining about his condition and could not do anything. One day someone told Bahlol the whole story of this merchant. Bahlol did not blink. He picked up his bag and put it on his shoulder and went to the judge's court and said to the judge, "Honorable judge, do you allow me to plead for this man just out of humanity?" The judge happily gave permission. Bahlol moved forward with his cane and with great satisfaction sat down between the merchant and the Jew. Bahlol Dana asked the merchant, "So, according to the document you have written, if you are unable to pay the debt on time, then he will have the right to remove a piece of meat of 1 pound from your body from any place he wants." "I do not deny that," the merchant said while confessing. Bahlol Dana looked at the Jew and asked, "Why, brother, the same document was written that you can take a piece of meat from his body from wherever you want." "Yes, yes. This was the acceptance. I have his written bet in the form of a document," the Jew said with great pride. He was shocked. "Brother, you have every right to take a piece of meat from the merchant's body. So, it's okay, cut from wherever you want. But with care so much, as the right is only of the flesh, and that to exactly 1 pound, neither less nor more, and that not a single drop of blood should come out of his body. If a single drop of blood is lost from the body of the tradesman or is more or less than a pound, you can be punished for murder in this action." Bahlol Dana said with such precision and certainty that the Jew's mouth was left open. People were amazed at the intelligence of Bahlol Dana. Then Qazi asked the Jew, "Does the complainant agree to take meat of the merchant's body with the specified condition as per the document?" "No. I don't approve of meat cutting with this condition," the Jew exclaimed. "Then you are only entitled to money. The wise man will pay you only money." The judge gave the order.